Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin ashrafil mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma zukni fahman nabiyyina yuzzal mursalina wa ilhamal malaikatil muqarrabin. Ya Fattahu ya Alimu iftaqal bi hudul arifin. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma alamtanihi fadudhu ilayya inda hajati ilayhi wa la tunsinihi Rabbil Alamin ya Rabbil Alamin. Okay, so this was our homework for the last session, yes, session 1B. And the homework was to say what type of word the word was, whether it is an isim, a fi'il, or a harf. And then say why you say it's an isim, why you say it's a fi'il, and why you say it's harf. And then when it is an isim, we need to tell you need to tell me whether it is ma'rifah or nakirah. Remember, nakirah is definite or indefinite. What is nakirah, Elaine?
Indefinite.
Indefinite, yes.
Indefinite.
Ma'rifah is, yeah, okay. So this is indefinite, this is definite. And then to say the gender, yeah, whether it is masculine or feminine. So that's the homework. So then what have we learned so far? Okay, what have we learned so far? So these are the things that we learned, that we know, okay? Now, I know some of you are more advanced than others, but basically this is what you should know, okay? This is what you should know. Okay, what's a half? And we said that a half is anything that is one or two letters, yeah? And isim, we said, has a tanwin at the end or alif lam at the beginning, yeah? And by process of elimination, everything else is a fi'il. Yeah, this is what we have learned so far. Nothing else yet. Okay, but there will be other things that we will pick up. But for now, these are the things that we need to know. Then we said that once we have established that it is an isim, we need to figure out whether it is definite, ma'rifah, or indefinite, nakirah. So if it's definite, something we know, then it's either in the form of a name or with alif lam. Yeah, because alif lam means the. It's indefinite when it comes with a tanwin. And when we translate it, it will come with a. Yeah, so it's something that we do not know it's a general thing. Yeah, nothing, nobody in particular. Yeah, someone that we might not know. So that's indefinite.
So it can be light also, right? It can indefinite events and light also, light and heavy both.
Light and heavy is a different situation. Okay, if it is light, then there won't be any tanwin. So we
Yeah.
need another way of recognizing whether it is an isim or not. Yeah, we need to do that. Does that answer your question, Sister Shima?
Okay.
Okay, for now, yeah, for now. Now, in terms of gender, we said that we are doing the very basic recognition of feminine and masculine. Okay, we say that it's feminine if we know from the meaning it is feminine. Okay, and if it has tamabuta at the end. Okay. But I haven't really taught you how to use the dictionary yet. Yeah, I've just opened the dictionary in a general way, found root letters, the meaning, and so on and so forth. Yeah, but not really how to search for the meaning of a word. And of course, we didn't go to Mr. Google to do the translation either. Yeah, so what we know that is obvious, like for example, a name that we know that is feminine, like Maryam, for example, or Fatima. That's, these are names that we know are feminine. Then we say it's feminine. And then the other thing is when it has Tama, Buddha. Okay. Then everything else for now we say is masculine. Yeah. Everything else for now we'll say is masculine. As long as we know that it is female, it is feminine, and when it comes with a Tama Buddha, it is feminine. Everything else for now is masculine. Then we went on to start with number. Yes, we went on to start with number. And we only did two, singular and dual. Yeah, singular and dual. We didn't do plural yet. We just did singular and dual. So we said that if it is un, the sound un, that's singular masculine. If the sound is tun, then that is singular feminine. Then for dual, if it is masculine, it will be ani. If it is feminine, it will be tani. Okay, and all of this I mentioned is something called rafa. Remember? Ra, fa, ain. We'll come to this word again when we do the irab, the fourth property of an isim. Yeah. So we have three here: type, gender, and number. The fourth property will be i'rab. Yeah. And with i'rab, you will come to understand what this ani, tani thing is all about. And there are other sounds. Yeah, there are other sounds, not only just Yeah, we see in the Quran there's also an, there's also in. Yeah, so this will come with i'rab. But for now, this is all that we know. Yeah, and the homework was, what was the homework? Isim fi'il half, definite, indefinite, masculine or feminine. Okay, so we need to focus on that, because I don't expect you to know the meaning of the words at this point in time, because to be fair, I haven't taught you how to find out the meaning in the first place. Yeah, but we'll try and see what we can do with the homework given. So first things first, the easiest thing is, of course, to look at all the halves, because it says here one or two letters. Okay, so what I've done is I've highlighted things that look like a half, but this one I'm not sure. Yeah, because there's three letters here, so it might not be a half. Remember, I'm a new person to Arabic. I'm a new student of the Arabic language, and this looks to me like three letters. Yeah, waw, lam, and alif. So I'm not sure that this is a half or not, but it's not an isim because there's no alif lam in front of the waw, and there's no tanwin either. Yeah, there's just a fatha there. So I'm thinking this is maybe a fi'il. Yeah, maybe fi'il. For beginners, okay, for beginners. Of course, those who are more advanced, we know that this is actually two halves. Yeah, one is wa and one is la. But you're a beginner, you don't know. So let's say this is a fi'il. Okay, so let's say this is fi'il because it's got three letters. It doesn't have alif, lam, and all that. Okay, let's put it as blue. My fi'ils, I put it as blue. Yeah. This one, but this has a tanwin. This has a tanwin. So now, okay, this is a tanwin. So this is an isim. You know this is an isim, and I know that it's indefinite. Yeah, part of the homework, and it must be masculine. I don't know what the meaning is. Yeah, but there's no tamabuta at the end, so it must be masculine. Okay, so we put this as masculine. Then the next word was this one. Wa yatufu. Oh wow, this one is definitely a fi'il because it doesn't fit anything of the above. Yeah, nothing of what we have learned so far. So that's fine. Now, ghilmanun, another isim. Yes, looks like a masculine to me. Yeah, and then lu'lu'un. Now, this also looks masculine. It's an isim. Ma'nunun. This is also an isim. Looks masculine to me. Tamam buta tak ada. No
And
meaning of
indefinite. Indefinite.
indifferent. Oh, yes. And it's also indefinite. Yes, you're right. Yeah. So wherever there is a tanwin, these are all indefinite as well. Correct. And ka'san as well. Yeah. This is also an isim and indefinite. Nakira. Then al-malaika. All right, this one is an isim because of the alif lam. There's a tamabuta. This should be masculine. Yeah, this should be masculine. We will learn later on that this particular word, al-malaika, you know that al-malaika, I think everyone knows that it's angels, can take on feminine or it can be masculine. Yeah, it depends.
This Tamarbuta is not feminine.
It is feminine. Yes, it should be
Yeah.
feminine. And you see, for those who are more advanced, you know, it is qalat. So we are talking as we're treating it as feminine. Yeah, the angels said. Yeah, the angels said. The ones who are beginning, you might not know the significance of this, but we will come to this when we do the fields. Yeah, we do the fields, because when we say we treat the word as feminine in grammar, right? Grammatically treat it as feminine. What do you mean by that? Okay, the other things, what do you mean by that? When I treat a word as feminine or masculine, yeah? So one of the things is, if you have a fi'il associated, that means it is the doer for a fi'il, then the fi'il will be written in a feminine form. Okay, but this one will come to this later when we do saf. Okay, when we do saf. Yeah, this is half, 2 letters. Maryamu. Yeah, Maryamu. We know Maryam is a feminine name. Yeah, so we know it is an isim. Why? Because it is a name. Oh, I forgot. Actually, here isim. If it's also a name and a tanwin. Yeah, I think we learned this one as well. That if it is a name, it is also isim because the word isim means name. Name, tanwin, and al. Yeah. So this is an isim. It is feminine. It is definite because it's a name. Yeah. So isim, definite, feminine. Yeah. Then Allah, the word Allah here, we know it is a name. Okay, it's definite and it's masculine. Yeah. Here, kalimatin, kalimatin, we don't look at this yet. We just know it's tanwin. So this is feminine. And this is, of course, isim because of the tanwin. Here, because of alif lam, yes. And masihu is actually masculine because there's no tamabuta, and of course it's actually what we call Isa, which is a name. It's also masculine. Yeah. And we don't know this. There's 3 letters here. It might be a half, it might even be a fi'il. Yeah, we're not sure of this because there's no tanwin. So okay, we're not sure, we put it aside. We'll come back to this. Yeah, these are special things. Then there's fi, this is straightforward. Half, half. Don't know any of this because it looks doesn't fit anything. Yeah, it doesn't fit. There's no tamabuta. I have sukuns at the end. Yeah, what is it? I have no idea. Okay, this is, we haven't studied pronouns yet. So this can be anything. It's like we said just now, we said that if none of those, then it should be a fi'il. Yeah, this is what we say. It should be a fi'il. We will learn later on that it's not. Okay. But for now, fi'il, because this is what I know. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, if it doesn't fit this, it doesn't fit that, then it's a fi'il. At this point in time. This one, alif lam. Al-ukhti. Al-ukhti, I don't know the meaning. There's no tamabuta. I'm taking this as masculine, okay? But we will learn later on, of course, this has meaning, and the meaning is, what's the meaning? Al-ukhti, for those who know.
Yes.
Sorry, dear.
Sisters. Sisters,
Sister.
I think.
Oh, then ahawat is sisters, that's the plural.
Uh,
Ukhti,
uh,
sister. Yeah, it's just sister.
okay.
So sister, it will be a indefinite, right?
This is al, so it is definite.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Remember, I don't know whether I should say here, but when this actually supposed to come with how do you say? The default will be al-ukhtu. Yeah, al-ukhtu, because rafa, the status of rafa, rafa'ain, yeah, is the default status. But something has made this with the kasra. Yeah, we will learn later on why there is a kasra here. But not now, not now. Okay. So min is half again. Same thing has happened to this. Yes, but this is an isim. It has tamabuta. Yeah, so this is feminine, and it is also, because of the alif lam, definite. Yeah. So because of the alif lam, it's an isim. Because of the alif lam, it is definite, and because of the tamabuta, it's feminine. Yeah, that's all. Same here. Same thing here. Here there's no alif lam, but there's tanwin. So in this case, it is an isim, but it is indefinite because of the tanwin. And there's no tamabuta. As far as I'm concerned, this is masculine. Yeah. So here again, it's isim, indefinite because of the tanwin, and because of the tamabuta, it's feminine. Yeah. So same thing here, same thing here, same thing here. Yeah, because of the tanwin, isim. Because of the tanwin, indefinite. Because of the tamabuta, feminine. Here, half. Same rationale here. What's the rationale here? Can you tell me, Shahida? Can you tell me how would you look at this? Sister Shahida, are you here?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So how would you tackle this word? Given all that.
Anya is isim because of the tanwin
Mm-hmm.
and is indefinite
Yes,
and feminine because of the tamabuta.
yes, excellent. Yeah. Now, Laisa. Laisa is, we'll put it as a fi'il at the moment. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is actually. But it's a special type. Yeah, it's a special type. We will learn this later. Lahum, yes, here, this one also like 3 letters. Is it a half or not a half? But there's this sukun thingy a bit. Yeah, there's still this sukun thing. I'm not sure what sukun things do. So well, I'll put it as half for now. Yeah, since because it's got little letters. And this is, I'm just saying you how my frame of thought would be as a beginner. Okay. Then illa is actually a half. Yes. Min is also half. Oh, what's this? Dari. Dari. Doesn't fit any of this. So I'm going to put it as fi'il. Yeah, I'm going to put it as fi'il for now.
But it's
La.
tanwin. Isn't it
Pardon?
tanwin?
Is there a tanwin there?
Yeah.
Dari'in. Is it? My goodness.
Yeah,
Let me.
yeah, it has tanwin.
Sorry about that. So let me add it. It's disappeared because of that. Is it? Here it is. This one has a tanwin. Okay. So sorry about that. So this one is actually an isim. Don't know why when I copied the thing disappeared. Alhamdulillah. So I was wondering also. Okay, dari. Yeah, usually when you have a ya like this, it's normally an isim. So in. Okay, so this is also an isim with tanwin and masculine, indefinite. All right, let's go down here. Let's go down here. So let's take some turns here. Okay, Sister Elaine, wujuhun. How will you do this? Look at all that and tell me one by one. Wujuhun.
Okay. Wujuhun, I would say it's an ism because of the tanwin.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's indefinite because I don't see an R.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say because it has a tamabuta, I would say it's feminine.
There is no tamabuta.
Sorry. There's no
Yeah. Yes.
tamabuta, so it's a male.
Yeah. So it's masculine. Yeah. Good.
Job, why is that? That thing is not tamabuta.
This is a ha. This is a small ha. So it
Oh, there's
is
a ha.
masculine. So this is masculine. Yeah. Wujuhun is masculine. Okay. Na'imatun. Sister Zeba, can you do this? Na'imatun.
Alaikum. Yeah, Na'imatun is it's ism because it has tanween and it is indefinite because there is no al and it is feminine because of tamar.
Yes, good, excellent. So radiyatun is the same. Fi here is our, what is fi here? Sister Asila, what is fi here?
Half.
Half. What about jannatin? How would you tackle jannatin?
Isim because of the tanwin and it's masculine. It's feminine because of tarmabuta and it's nakira.
Because?
So there's no al. There's no al.
No al. Okay, good. Okay, Sister Salina, aliyatin. What's this one?
Aliyatin is isim nakira, feminine, and indefinite. It's also nakira.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's an isim, right? So it is an isim. And all that you said, it is nakira because of the tanwin, and it is feminine because of the tamabuta. Then we have tasma'u. Oops, something I don't know. So this probably is a fi'il. Laghiyatin, laghiyatin. Now, is this two words or one? Is this two words or one?
Two.
Two. Sister Sophia, yes? Are you sure it's two words?
Yeah, it's two. La for harf. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
guessing.
so this is an interesting word. This is a really interesting word because it can be one, it can be two. Yeah, it can be one with the.
Yeah.
With this one, we have to check with the dictionary. Okay, but one we have to check with the team whether it is a single word or two words. Yeah, but usually it's la like this. Yeah, what do you think? Let me ask an experienced person, Sister Zeba. What do you think? Is it one word or two? And tell me why you say it's one or two.
Because I know the meaning. That's
That's why you know the meaning. So is it one word or two?
it is one word. Yeah.
It is one word. Okay, it is one word. So, but you know, as a beginner, it can be two. I mean, how would you know? It could be la and then yatan, right? So, but it is one word, la yatan. And in this case, it is an isim. It is indefinite and it is feminine. Okay. All right. Sister Lisa, is that you? Can you join us? Are you able to join us? Did I pronounce your name correctly? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay. Good,
teacher.
yes.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Jariyatun. So how would you look at jariyatun?
Jariyatun.
Tell me whether it is a half isim or fi'il.
This one is isim.
Why?
Because of the tanwin.
Yes. Is it definite or indefinite?
This is indefinite.
Because of the tanwin.
Tanwin.
Well.
Yes, because of the tanwin. Yes.
And is it feminine or masculine?
Feminine, right? Because of the tamabulto.
Yes, excellent. Okay. Sister Siti, sururun.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
That is an isim.
Your reason?
My reason is because there is tanwin, and then it's indefinite.
Indefinite.
And it's a feminine.
Why do you say it's feminine?
Because it's after that is marfu'ah follows.
Okay. So this is a different thing. Okay. But if you are a beginner, what would you say?
I would say it's a masculine.
You would say it's masculine, yeah? Yes. So now in the Quran, when you're looking at gender, like I said, one of the ways is when you see the action that is associated with the word, just like the malaikah just now, yeah? You will learn that this is actually the fa'il. We call it the doer later. Don't worry your head too much about it. And when they do an action, you look at the built-in doer of the word, yeah, and if it is feminine, then this word, the fa'il, is feminine. If it is masculine, then this word would be masculine. That's one way. Another way is if it is in a combination what we call mausuf and sifa. So don't worry about your head about this. That's another way of recognizing whether it is feminine or masculine. Yeah, but we'll see this later on. Wa aqwabun. So this is also an isim. Mawdu'ah. This is also an isim. So this would be masculine, and this would be feminine for now. Yeah, for now. So what about this one? Namariku, it's light. Wanamariku, it's light. So not sure. So I think we just put it as fi'il. Okay, masfufa. We'll come back to this whole thing once we finish probably the whole, maybe somewhere along the line, yeah, we can come back to this slide. You just remind me, and then we will rectify whatever it is that went wrong. Okay, whatever it is that should have been something else. Okay, masfufa, straightforward again, yeah. Now, mabsutotani. Mabsutotani. Elaine, back to you again. Is this an isim, a half, or a fi'il?
Okay, so this is what I got. This is a dual because of the tani, adding the amin.
Yes.
And then so it's the ism, and then I looked it up, and it was a pair of hands. It was like hands, right? And then so I
Horns?
remember
Are you talking about horns?
hands. No,
Horns?
no, hands, tangan.
Hands, okay.
Hands, yeah.
Yadahu mabsutatani. Okay, all right.
Okay. So then I remember you said if it was dual body parts that it would have to be feminine. But then when I look at the word also, it ends with tani, so that means the fatha on the ta means that it had a ta mabuta in its singular form. So I said it was feminine. I said it was indefinite.
Now, this is something we need to be quite clear in our head, okay? When we talk about masculine and feminine, we're talking about how we treat the word grammatically. Okay, how do we treat the word grammatically? So the treatment of that word will change if, for example, in the singular form, it is masculine, but in the in the plural form, or in this case, the dual form. Yeah, we haven't touched plural yet. We're going to do plural, inshallah, if we have the time tonight. This is the dual form, but it's feminine. We saw this. Tani. This is actually another way of recognizing isims, the ending. If it ends with ani or tani, it is most likely an isim. Yeah, this is also another sign of an isim. Just now we actually learned that an isim ends with tanwin, right? But for dual, it is the tanwin, remember, the tanwin sound, the n sound, is taken up by this nun, the replacement nun. Yeah, so this is also another way of recognizing an isim. Ani, tani. Okay, so even though singular, it is feminine, if this word had been in the feminine form, the singular form, we would have treated it as feminine. So whatever sifah, description, will be a feminine description as well. Whatever action is an action will be done by a feminine person. But once it crosses over to the masculine version, yeah, in this case, no, it's still feminine. You say it was masculine in the singular version. Is it, Elaine? Is that you found out? Yeah, okay. So
it was feminine.
Even the singular version, it was feminine as well?
I thought so because I figured that there was a ta mabuta because now I see tani.
Yeah. So, but what is the singular form you looked up in the dictionary?
No, I just looked up the meaning, and the meaning came up as two hands or hands.
I see. Okay. But what I'm saying here, I repeat again, yes, the word might be masculine in the singular form, but it can be feminine in the plural form. Okay. I have said that wrong. What I said just now, ignore it. Let me repeat it again. I'll put it down here, okay, so that we can So no need this one. Now a word, okay, your word in the singular form, it can be masculine. Okay, singular, it's masculine. When it becomes plural, okay, I'm not talking about dual, I'm talking about plural. I said it wrongly just now. When I talk about plural, it can become feminine. And this is especially true if the word itself in the singular form is something that is non-living, doesn't have any akal. Yeah, the Arabs say akal. It's not conscious. Yeah, can't think. So this can happen. Masculine goes to feminine. But for the dual form, it will stay masculine. It will stay masculine. We change when it is in the plural form. If it's dual form, it will stay masculine. Remember the example that we saw about baitun, with the exception of a word where the original word actually is spelled with a ta. Yeah. So baitun, the house, remember the meaning? Baitun means house. So we have this word. Baitun. This is house. Because this ta is part of the word, is part of the root letters, yeah, fa, ain, lam, yeah, fa and lam. Now in this case, we are not sure. That's why we had to go back to the word to see whether that ta is because of feminine or is that ta because of the root letter. Remember? Because we have ani here and we have tani here. But this is additional. In this case, baitun, when it is dual, it becomes baitani. Baitani. But it is actually alif nun. Yeah, alif nun. So it's actually masculine. Why? Because that ta comes from there. Not from the tamabuta. Not from the tamabuta. Okay? So in this case, by right, we should actually go back and see whether is this ta part of the word or was it a tamabuta in the first place. Yeah? But for now, we treat it as feminine. Mabsu tatani, because it's highly unlikely that this is a root letter, because we already have how many letters here? Ba, sin, and to. Yeah, we will learn how to pick up the root letters later on. Yeah, and know which is additional and which one is which one are additional and what are the original root letters. This one when we learn sa. So in this case, it is definitely feminine. Do you get this? Do you get this one? Let's take. Okay. Anybody who doesn't understand this, please let me know. Maybe we can have. Okay, give me a feminine word that has a feminine word that stops with a ta, to, ta, ta, ta. Why can I not think of a feminine word? Let me see. We just pick up something, yeah, like radiatun or naimatun. Something nice, easy. No easy words here. Kali. Okay, so this is kali matun. Okay, so this is feminine, singular. When it becomes dual, then we see it is ka li ma. Kalima, what's the dual form?
Tani.
Did I spell it correctly? Is the alif there or where is the alif? No, okay, where's the alif?
Tani.
Tani, kali ma tani. Yeah. Yeah, so this whole word was originally here. And now this ta, this tamabuta is the one that gives this ta, becomes an open ta, the maftuha. Because the original word is actually kaf lam mim. The original root letters is kaf lam mim, and that tamabuta is there to make it feminine. Yeah, so see the difference. Part of the word, because the tamabuta is to make it feminine. Yeah, this one, the tamabuta is to make the word feminine. This one, this ta is not tamabuta, is part of the word. So that's why. So this is why this is still masculine, and this is now feminine, even though it looks like tani. Yeah, even though it looks like tani. So we need to be careful there, inshallah. Okay, where will we? Here's all straightforward, right? Anything here that we don't understand? No? Yeah, oh, we did this already. Why am I doing this again? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were here. Now, this is butanun. So this is still not tani. It's tanun. So this is still isim. Yeah, and it is masculine. There's no tamabuta at the end. Same here. So both isim, indefinite, and masculine. So that's why we have azimun and not something that is feminine. Those who knows mausuf and sifah lah, yeah, or those who understand. So here, same thing. Jannatani. What about this one? What about this one? Sister Asila, what is this? Can you tell me?
Janatani. That is isim.
Why do you say it's an isim?
Because it's for dual.
Yeah. We said we learn a new sign when it ends with a tani, and we're sure that that ta is from a tamabuta. Then this is an isim. Okay. And what's this? What's the?
And then it's feminine because of tani.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Yaminin wa shimalin. Also, these are both masculine, indefinite isms. Yeah. So this is an isim, and that is light. Remember, we said why is it light? Because al and tanwin cannot coexist. You cannot know and not know something at the same time. Either you know it or you don't. Yeah. So it's either definite or indefinite. It can't be both. So when it's not both, then this one, when it has alif lam, this has no tanwin. Remember this? Remember, yeah? Alif lam doesn't come with a tanwin. Maratani, this is also isim for the same reasons that we saw here, and it is also feminine for the same reasons we saw here, because we know that this one came from a tamabuta and not from the letter ta. Because marra is something that we see. Maratun, maratin, maratan is something that we see. So this is also an isim because of the tanwin, 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 tanwin. Yeah, so all isims, indefinite, masculine. Here as well, this one is different. Alfi'atani, alfi'atani. Okay. Now, remember I said to you that the nah here is a replacement for the tanwin. Yes, I said that, right? Remember? Anybody don't remember?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, good.
Remember.
So then your question is, but you said, when there's alif lam, there cannot be a tanwin. Why can't it be like al fi'ata, no, al fi'ata, so that there's no n sound? Oh, so this is one of those weird idiosyncrasy things that you find with Arabic grammar. In this case, you don't drop the nun. Yeah, you don't drop the nun, even though it's actually a representation of the tanwin. Yeah, so it's still al fi'atani. So it will be al-mu'minun, al-mu'minin. Yeah, we see this pattern later on. So this is something you need to remember a bit. You don't drop that nun. Okay, we'll see some cases when you do, but not now. Not now, not ready yet. Haha, I don't know, can't do that. Okay, anyway. Ala is a ha. Dakhala, we don't know. This one, al-sijna, as-sijna, as-sijna. This is an isim, right? And it is masculine and it is ma'rifah. Fatayani, ani. This is also masculine and it is dual isim. Khamran, okay, this is straightforward. Al-akharu, this is also straightforward. Isim because alif lam, definite because of alif lam, and it's masculine, no tamabuta. Same here, it is indefinite, masculine. Yeah. At-tayru, same reason here, no tamabuta, so it's masculine and it's definite and it's an isim because of alif lam. This is dual, it's ani, al-baba, Allahu. Now, ashuhada'i, yes, this is also the same reason alif lam. This is light. Now, anything here that you don't understand, you want me to explain whether it is isim, definite, feminine, or masculine? All of this, anything here?
Can I ask about the first page?
Sorry, for?
The first page where when we were talking about look.
Yes, look. Yes. And
To
we
me
say,
that because it's a isim, right?
yes,
It's indefinite and it's
masculine.
masculine.
Yes, it
But
is masculine.
when I looked it up, like look, it transferred as a plural. It wasn't a
Okay.
singular word. So I was confused. How did a plural end up having a feminine? Is that possible? Yes.
Look is okay, Kamal, let me, it is, why do you say it's a plural?
Because when I looked it up, in my translator, it said pearls.
Yeah, look. Yeah, here we are. Look.
Yeah.
It's what we call an isim jins. Okay, an isim jins, meaning it is a name for something. No, it's like when we say, I think I mentioned this before, the elephant, the ant, the bee. Yeah, although it's
Yes.
singular,
General.
it is meant for a generic isim. Yeah, look is a generic isim. Although in this particular dictionary, it calls it a collective noun. I will explain this in a while. Yeah, because I don't think we can start plural, but I would like to explain this part. It's quite confusing. Okay. When you have a singular form of the word, look,
Yeah. It was
look,
feminine, right?
it is feminine. Yeah. So because this is actually, how do you say? It's a generic name. Yeah, it's a generic name for a kind, no, for a category of thing, pearls. Yeah, but it also has plural. See this? This is also plural, and we will also learn later on. This is how do we pronounce it? La ali, la ali, la ali. Okay, la ali. No, la ali. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when they do what they call this when they write it in English? What's the transliteration, right? So I'm not sure sometimes how to pronounce it. How would you pronounce it? Sister Ziva, how would you pronounce this?
I think you were right. La Ali. Because there is a mud on alif. So la.
La, okay. Is that? What about you, Sister Shima? What do you think? Sister Shima, I hope she hasn't fallen asleep. Okay, subhanallah. Okay. Okay, anyway, we will go through this. Okay, this is quite a confusing thing actually, especially in this dictionary, and we'll come to that in a while. But it is feminine actually. Actually, it is. Sorry, it is actually masculine. Yeah, it is masculine because with the tamabuta it becomes feminine. But as far as we are the treatment of it now, yeah, the treatment of it now, it is where are we? Here. No, here. Okay. This is masculine. Yeah, we treat it masculine because there's no tamabuta. And it is actually a generic isim. Yeah, what we call isim jins. Yeah, isim jins.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, wait. We'll see that again and it will come clearer, inshallah. Now, I want to look at this one. Lishahadati. Lishahadati. Yeah. This one all straightforward. These both are feminine. Yeah. And those who know Mausuf and Sifah, you know it match in all four properties. Yeah. Tijaratan, hadiratan, yeah, and things like that. But here, lishahadati. We said that it is, why do we say it's, what do you think this is? Okay, first, before I do anything, what do you think this is? Sister Siti, what do you think this is? Is this an isim? Something we've never seen? What is it?
Seems father.
Okay, why is it an isim? Can you tell me, Sister Siti?
Because before it is Harfujar.
Ah, okay. All right. So this is the advanced one. So this is half of jar. All right. This one we will learn later. We will learn later. But apart from that, Sister Salina, have you learned this in yeah, have you learned this before? What is lil shahadat? Okay,
Shuhadati, feminine.
yeah, it is feminine because of the tamabuta, right? We said that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And because of the tamabuta, we know it's an isim. Can I say that? Can I say that because of the tamabuta, it is an isim?
Yeah,
People's
maybe.
opinion? Okay. All right. Lishahadati. Lishahadati. But why is it light? Because of what?
Li, half.
No, it's light for something else, not because of this, not because of Li. It's there, but you might not. It's a change in the way you write it. Okay, if you look at this, this is actually equals Li, the one that we saw, and actually there is actually ash.
Alif lam.
There's actually alif lam. Because I was, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, shahad. So this is one of those cases. Remember when I was explaining in the group about what was the word that you asked me to explain that day? Amrah. Remember? When we would talk about the mar'ah, yeah, the lady. Yeah. So this is one of those cases of saf, yeah, where the alif is dropped. Yeah, the alif is dropped. And why this is light is because of the alif lam. Yeah, because of the alif lam. Yeah, so not so much just because there's a half of jar. The half of jar is to make the kasrah thing. Yeah, this one we will learn later, inshallah. Okay, so any other questions on the homework? And then we will end with something. I'll open. Just have a look at it while I find my file. This is interesting. Okay. You want to have a look, or I'll make it bigger? Anything here that strikes you? I can't scroll it up and down. I wish I could make a scroll so they go up and down for you. I search for this, but it's about there. This is here. Okay.
Teacher, can you explain about the homework that all the blue color words?
Okay.
What
Now,
the
this blue color words, we are not ready yet. Yeah, why I've highlighted it in blue is because we are not ready yet. This one, because as a beginner, you might not know that this is actually two halves. Yeah, you might not know there is actually two halves. And remember, we learned the rule that, we learned the rule that a half is one or two letters. That was our guide, okay? One or two letters. So this is like more than one or two letters, right? It's three letters. Waw, lam, and alif. But you can also say alif is not a letter. Alif is more like a vowel, yeah? There is also that school of thought. So in the way, this is obviously a half, you can also argue with that. Yeah, so we are not ready yet to do this because this is a combination of things. We haven't studied yet. We have not gone through yet. Yeah, so of course, for those who are experienced, this star looks like, oh, it might be feminine. Yeah, because this looks like the tar that I showed there now. This star. It could be this star that came from a tamabuta. Yeah, for reasons we don't know yet. It actually converted itself from a tamabuta to an open tar. But why did it do that? That one we haven't learned. Yeah, we haven't learned that. So this one we need to look at it again. Inshallah. Is that okay?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. All right. So there's one slide I would like you to share with you. Now, other feminine endings. Okay, this is something new because we only learn tamabuta. Yes, we only saw tamabuta. We didn't see anything else. So, what other feminine endings do we have? This is the usual one. Yeah, we learned about tamabuta. Yes, and how ra, ba, ta means to link the two ends of the open ta. We also have something called alif ta'nis al-ma'sura. Okay, this is a lot of Arabic, I know, for one night. Okay, alif at-tanis al-ma'sura. So what it actually translates to is the feminine, the short feminine alif. Okay, the short feminine alif. This is qaf, sad, ra. Yeah, qaf, sad, ra. Like when you kasar your salah. When you're musafir, right? When you're musafir, you can shorten the number of raka'ats in your prayer. Yes, qasar. Just like you can, what do you call when you put together two times of salah? Let's say Maghrib with Isha. What do we call that? What's the other term that we learn in fiqh? Fiqh. When you combine two prayers in one time.
Jama'.
Yes, jama'. Yeah, jama'. It escaped your mind for a while, eh? So jama' and kasar, yeah, it's the same thing. To shorten, kaf, sad, ra. Yeah, kaf, sad, ra is to shorten. So this is the short alif. When you see this, this is also a sign of feminine. But there are some rules that you need to remember, yeah? Now, the easiest way to do this, but it doesn't work all the time, yeah? If you see this thing, this ya without the dots. Yeah. Having said this, in our mushaf, the actual ya does also not have dots. Okay, I'll show the mushaf in a while. If there are three letters before this, then quite comfortable we can say this is the short feminine alif. Okay, the short feminine alif. Then Laila, lam, ya, lam. Yes, there are three letters before this, so this is feminine. Three letters before this is feminine. 3 letters before this is also feminine. Okay? But if you have a word like huda, ha, dal, and this one, now short feminine alif. Is it short feminine alif? No, it's not. Because huda is actually part of the letters that you use for the word itself. It's not something additional. Okay? It's not something additional. So this is something that can guide you to determine whether this is part of the word or it is something to signify that the word is feminine. Yeah? Because this is lai, lailun, lailin, yeah? But now this is lai, la. Now the other type of ending, this is what we call alif ta'nis mamduda. Mamduda. Mamduda comes from the word mad. Mad lazim, when you stretch something, when you do tajweed, when you recite, yeah, you stretch it. Yeah. So when you see this combination, alif and hamza, it's usually feminine. Yeah, alif and hamza, it's usually feminine. Asma'u, amya'u, hasna'u. Yeah. So this means it is feminine. So you treat the word as feminine. So this is the first one. This one with certain conditions, yeah, and this one, alif, hamza. So if you saw just now, remember there was another word, not the ashahada. There was also another word just now that was light. I can't remember whether it's here or on something else. This one. But this one, no. This one is because of this. Yeah, we have to look at this one. This is one because of. But there are words where most words with this are feminine. Yeah, are feminine. Then before you go off, I want to show you the mushaf. I will say this again, but before we go off, I just want to finish this part. Okay, can you see this clearly? Do I need to make it bigger? No. All right. On my mushaf cannot see. Let me try this one. Whether yes, this one is better. What am I searching for? Okay. Remember I mentioned something called Hamzatul Wasl. Yeah, Hamzatul Wasl. How many of you are familiar with Hamzatul Wasl? Can I have a show of hands? How many of you are familiar with Hamzatul Wasl? The term. You raise your hand. There's a little symbol there for you to raise your hand. Yep. Nobody's familiar with Hamzatul Wasl? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So now, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Yeah. But here I don't see it. Okay. Here's an alif. This is an alif. And we have this alif as well. But it has like a little tadpole on top of it. Yeah. And we have this sign, which is the sukun. Yeah, we have this sign, which is the sukun. And occasionally, I can't find something here. You know, we have this alif with the round circle on top. Do you know that? Have you seen that before? With a round circle on top. Let's see whether there's anything here. If I can find. Here. You see this? Oops. Manu. Where did it go? I made it bigger, it disappeared. Here. Manu. And you see that? Alif with a circle on top. Do you know there were so many? Yeah. Okay. Do you know there were so many things? Yeah. Yeah, so we have alif. Every time I show it, it comes out. That's why I want to go back. But I want you to be aware of that. Yeah, we have this alif with a circle on top, and then we have this alif with this little tadpole on top, and sometimes we have alif that doesn't have anything. Yeah. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Okay. Anybody here knows the difference? Can tell me the difference? Sister
And with
Shima? Sorry, yes,
alif
Sister Salim? Yeah?
with fathah also, right?
With
Alif with like antum. In antum, that one alif with hamzah.
yes, this one. Yeah, this one.
Ah,
This
yeah.
is a Hamza. Okay, yes, you're right.
So that
But
is fine.
this is what we call Hamza Qata. Yeah, Qaf, Ta. Yeah, that one is, which means to cut off. Let me see whether I can find a slide with that. We'll come back to this. Okay. Here we are. Current slide. Yeah. So these are some of the things that we will go through later again. Don't worry about your head about this, why I'm highlighting this. This last one. Qat'un, Qaf, Ta, and Ain. Yeah. So we have the Hamzatul Wasl, which is, it will combine things. We'll see how it works. And then, of course, the Hamzatul Qata, which will actually, the Hamzah that we see, the one that you saw just now, which you said here. Yeah. Or it can be by itself, like this. Or it can come on a stick, like this. It can come on a stick at the bottom, like this. Yeah, so this is what we call the Hamzatul Qata, the one that cuts off. Because when you stop at it, actually, when you stop at it, it has that sound, okay, that cut off sound. I don't have, here, Yasha, yeah, Yasha, there's actual Hamza. These are actual Hamza, which is different from your Alif. Alif is not for that. Alif, you have Alif here, you have here, this Hamzatul Wasl will behave like a Hamza Qata when you don't, when you, how do you say, when you stop at the word before it. Okay, for example, if you don't stop in Tajweed form, you know, I wish I can switch that off. So how would you read this? Can someone recite this for me? Just these two words together. Sister Shahida, can you read this for me? These two words together, how would you recite it? Sister Shahida, are you there? Assalamualaikum. Oh, she left. Okay, she can't be there. What about you, Sister Sophia? How would you read this? Don't be shy. Don't.
Razaqakumullah.
Yeah, razaqakumullah. Right? You didn't pronounce this, did you? Right? You just merged it together. Mullah. Yeah. But if let's say I for whatever reason I had to stop razaqakum. Yeah, I said razaqakum, and I stopped there and I want to start on the word Allah. I would have said Allah, right? I pronounce that alif. I pronounce that alif. Okay. So this is why you call it Hamzatul Wasl. If you join the two words together and it's in the middle, you don't pronounce it. Okay. But if you need it, if you stop and you want to start on the Hamzatul Wasl, then you will put a harakah on it, a sign on it. In this case, alif. So the sign will depend on the third letter. Yeah, this one I think you learned this in Tajweed as well, and Nahu as well. I think you can also learn that. Now we will talk about this later on, but not tonight. Yeah, we're not talking about, because this one will always come with, it's usually attached to a fi'il, but it's a special type of fi'il, not just any fi'il. This is what we call alif fariqah. Yeah, this is another term. This is an alif. Fariqah means to separate. So it separates out for you when this waw is a fa'il, a doer, and when this waw is part of the word. Okay, the simple way to remember it. But don't worry your head about it. Yes, sorry.
Basically, we just ignore it, right?
At this point in time, yes, you will ignore it. Yes, unless you're not sure whether, is this part of the word or is it a doer? Yeah, but basically you ignore it. When you recite it, yes, you ignore it. Manu. It doesn't make your word longer or anything. It's there for grammatical reasons, not for tajweed reasons. Okay, that's the thing. So for now lah, okay, we will do that. So we have Hamzah, that is an actual word, letter. Hamzah, that is there and not there, depending on whether is a letter and not a letter, depending on whether it is in the middle and you're reciting together, or whether you stop and you want to start at it. Yeah. So whether you treat it as an actual letter with a harakah depends on whether you start on it or not. Yeah. That's why you have this sod, small sod head from the wasl that we saw just now. Waw sad lam. Yeah. And then of course you have this one, which comes usually with a fi'il. Yeah? It's a marker for a fi'il. But it doesn't appear on all mushaf, yeah? Like in my mushaf. I don't think they have it here. I don't think they have it. Not sure why. Yeah, but okay. So that's all for tonight. Yeah, inshallah. And next week, we will start on the 3rd. We will do the plural. Yeah, we haven't done the number for the plural. We have done the number for singular and dual, but we have not done the number for the plural. And plural can be quite interesting as well. Yeah, we have different types of plural. Yeah, we have different types of plural. Okay, so any questions, girls, before we go? Elaine, are you okay with this?
I'm okay so
Okay.
far, yeah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Sister Siti, you all right? Raina? Hope, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Sister Shiba, are you okay?
Yes, sister, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, right. Okay then. All right then. Maybe I will message the group leaders later on. Yeah, inshallah. Okay then. Subhanallah wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum
Walaikum
salam.
salam. Thank you so much. Thank you,
You're
teacher.
welcome. You're welcome. Barakallahu feekum.